Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my next quote of the day. Today we have a quote from one of the famous Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, and he said this: objective judgment now at this very moment, unselfish action now at this very moment, willing acceptance now at this very moment of all external events. That's all you need. So, wow, what a mouthful he has here. He says three things: objective judgment now at this very moment, unselfish action now at this very moment, willing acceptance now at this very moment. I think these three things that he's named here are crucial to a happy, fulfilled life, to finding joy in your life, to being a person of loving kindness and generosity, a person that makes a difference, to finding your meaning and purpose in this life. First, he says objective judgment. And I think objective judgment is to say, I don't have the wisdom to know in this circumstances whether this is good or bad. You know, Shakespeare is famous for one of his lines, nothing is good or bad, but thinking makes it so. And that is a crucial idea in Stoicism, that you can't know because you don't have a big enough picture whether anything is good or bad right now. And so you think it's bad, and then it turns out to be bad. Or you think it's good, but then it doesn't turn out to be good. It turns out to be really been a bad thing, and you rushed headlong into it because you didn't have the objective judgment. An objective judgment is to step back and say, well, let's just wait and see what's going to happen. And it's to take a big overview, and that's a Stoic practice we'll come to later. As the Stoic practice of taking an overview of life, getting above it, looking down. That's what an objective view is. Imagining your mind flying above it and thinking of in time. What did this mean before now? What will this mean in the future? In 100 years, in 1,000 years? Get a really objective view. Look at the whole planet. And out of this whole planet full of people, all with their own hopes and dreams, how important is this little thing in the moment? That objective judgment is so important. Stand back, take a clear view. Don't be led by your feelings, your emotions, although the spirit can lead you. The universe can lead you by your spirit and emotions, so they are part of the judgment, but they aren't all of the judgment. They're just a part of it. Mind, hands, and heart. You have to have all three involved in every judgment. Objective judgment now at this very moment. Don't just leap into things. Don't just automatically repel from things. Objectively and clearly think things through. You know, following the spiritual path is not being brain dead. You got to use this thing. You got to think the grand view and the details of this moment, both at the same time. Unselfish action now at this moment. This is the most important. You must always take unselfish action now at this moment. Your opinion can't be just what's good for me. What's good for me is part of this equation. But the unselfish action is, I'm taking this action because it's good for the common good. Actions for the common good is a phrase that Marcus Aurelius, as a Roman emperor, used all the time. He thought about actions for the common good. So that's kind of what he means here. Yes, be aware of what it means for you. To sacrifice yourself in war means you die, but it's an unselfish act for the common good. So that is something that you may have to do in this very moment. Unselfish actions for the common good. And again, that might mean getting something really wonderful and good for yourself. It might mean something really bad for yourself. You don't know. Every moment has to be evaluated on its own. If you're at war and you were thinking about sacrificing yourself, is this one sacrifice as much as you could give by going through the whole war? And so it's a big picture, and you have to look at the whole thing, but it's always, the key is to be taking an action for the common good and not just for myself, not competing with others, not just wanting something good for me, unselfish actions for the common good. Willing acceptance now at this moment of all external events. That's so important. Acceptance and letting everything be just the way it is the way you follow the universe. Just you have to, I understand that the universe is guiding me. And some things are just chance. Just chance happens. Not everything that happens is directly from the universe and leading me somewhere and teaching me something. There's accidents. There's luck. There is luck. There's chaos in the world, and there is order and direction. And at any moment, I might run into either chaos or order. If it's chaos and it's unpleasant, miserable chaos, then I just have to accept that and see where it's leading me. Because the order will take that chaos, smooth it out eventually, and make it something good and wonderful. That's the vision you have to have, that the universe ultimately is in charge, and there is chaos on the journey in the river. It's like life is a river, flow down the river. That's a very good analogy. And there's some rapids on the river, and it's going to be exciting and dangerous, and maybe you'll die. That's a possibility. But that it's all part of the flow of the river, and you don't fight the river because you will lose. Don't fight the river. In fact, a lot of times that's what you have to do on a rapid. I'm not a rapid goer guy, but I think that sometimes you just have to go with the flow, and sometimes you have to fight against it. And you just allow the universe to dictate to you whichever you need to be doing at that moment. Ultimately, an acceptance of the whole arc of your life and the life the universe has planned for you is crucial, and you accept that, and you accept it in the moment. I don't like this, but we'll write it out, because somewhere, sometime, this is going to work out to good, even if it's just chaos. The universe is very, very good at taking the chaos of our lives and turning it into gold, turning it into something valuable and incredible. And at the moment, it's chaos and miserable, but something good is going to come out of it. The universe didn't do it. The universe isn't punishing you. It isn't, all that negative stuff. That's not true. It just happened, and now the universe will take it and make it a great ingredient of a wonderful life that you have. So I hope these little thoughts are helpful to you, and that you will find something in them that you can use and apply, and your life will be better because of it. That's my only goal. If I can in any tiny way contribute to you having a better life, then my life has served its purpose. So I hope you'll maybe consider hitting that like button, hit the thumbs up button. Maybe think about subscribing to the channel. I think that would be very good for me, and for hopefully, because I'm trying to help people, hopefully that will be helpful for a lot of people. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow on the next Quote of the Day. See you then.
For deeper dives into psychology and philosophy, check out our YouTube channel, The Examine Life Daily, and check out our Nomadic YouTube channels. Bob is at CheapRVLiving, Autumn is at Autumn and Chloe, and our editor Robert is at Frontier Van Life.